So I just recently found this game called Hackers. So in this game, you are creating a database. So I played this game for a day and I kind of know the ropes of it, but I'm no pro. But in it, it's kind of like strategy games of the time, but there's one main difference is that actually, no, make that 3. So, the attacking system is really weird. So, when you're attacking, you attack from these net connections that look like little red worlds. And so, if you go out here, you can actually see that there's a big red world here. But when you attack from these little red worlds, you attack a node, which is what these are called, except for this is the core right here. So when you attack these nodes, they have firewall, and when you attack that firewall, you attack until that firewall is broken down, and then it turns red. And the connection to anything else that is red will also be red. So if you look at the connections to everything right now, you can see, except for like over here in this area, all the lines look red. Now, I don't know why they did it on those specifically, but that gives you the gist of the color. So once you've taken control of something, you see these little dots to the bottom left of like the base of the node. If you don't know, sorry, but these little dots are how many nodes you can connect to a node. And so in this case here, you can connect 3. Now, these dots also represent how many programs that you can connect to a node. And so the only problem with that is when you connect a program to a node, these defense systems don't attack the program, they attack the node. So once you take control of a node, the firewall of the node actually works against the mainframe. And so basically, you'll understand all of this when I actually do an attack, but basically what happens is you attack something until all its health is gone, and then when all its health is gone, you get control of it, and all its health comes back, except now its health is working for you. And so there's 3 types of buildings. Quick overview. There's just random, and these usually have large firewall. Usually, like this one has. Actually, you know what? Actually, these are pretty small firewall. Never mind. These just do random things like this. Will compile programs. And then there's defense systems. This one just finished upgrading to level 2 and it looks sick. There's black ice and a turret, and those both attack one node at a time. Well, defend technically, but attack one node at a time that has been controlled, and try to remove the program from that node. But the sentry will copy itself to other nodes until they fill up with black goo. And so I've set my base up in a kind of scorpion structure so that when I go into here and detach everything, yes. So if you attack from this net connection, you attack here, then here, then here, then here, then here, if you want to attack the core, of course. And when it takes you that long, and in that time, this turret here is connected to here, and this sentry here will have copied itself to at least this, and possibly this too, so that when you reach here, or just here, you have to deal with the sentry, and then you reach here and you have to deal with this turret too, and then you get to the core, and you deal with all three defense systems. If you attack from this, oh, never mind. If you attack from this net connection, you attack into here through this black ice, which is extremely powerful, and into here, and then there's these connected to the side. And so I set this up how I've got it. So when you attack this, you attack the net connection out of the net connection and attack here. And so this sentinel will be attacking, it will be defending both of these two. And so if you try to attack here, you'll have to deal with this sentinel. Black ice, my goodness. And then you'll have to deal with this sentry. And all the while defending yourself from the sentry. Kind of confusing, but and then you can attack the core. Most common attack strategy will probably be this one though. So if I go like this, connect it up how it is, they all got jumbled up, but okay. Gotta go quick because I've actually recorded this twice already and it's deleted it twice. So you tack in here and you think, oh yeah, get to the core. It's pretty easy that way. You just gotta deal with this turret on the way. Easy, right? Not so fast. Black ice incoming. This black ice makes it so that you deal you have to deal with almost 40 damage right here. And so that attack strategy actually isn't that good. So if I go out, yes, scorpion, haha. And if I go out, you can see that now that I show you the attack strategy, none of them really seem very good. And so now I can show you my attack strategy. So there's turrets which only attack one thing, and shurikens which attack anything, as many things that are connected to a node at once. And so I've got 15 cannons and 5 shurikens downloaded right now. And so if I go into world, the attacking strategy is kind of weird because you actually get to pick who you attack. So I'm going to attack a Norak. So if I connect here, I'm just doing this to show you guys how this works. So if I go in and just put one of these here and one of these here, so I can get control of these sentries. gonna want to watch this. I can actually use this, and then that sentry is useless. So if I go into here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now I am just destroying that turret. And then I go into here and use 4 shurikens on it. And then I go in here and attack that. Oops. Kind of forgot to attack there. Okay. Attack. And now you can see this attack strategy in action. It's not the best, it's not 100% effective. As you can tell, I did not completely control this, but I will completely destroy this core and control most of this, which is pretty good. So you may notice this weird triangle in the top left. That's what shows your progress. So it's going to pop up when the attack is over. So I have 100% controlled the core now. And so now I can't do anything more. There's literally nothing I can do to attack farther. So I can just disconnect. Yes. And so now you can see that triangle. Resources 91%, control 84%, core 100%. So if you look back on that, you can see what it means on that. So if I go okay, and go back to world. Oops. Actually, no, don't go to world. I can go into this and download my next attack strategy. And that's it.